Alright, it's time for another game, and this time it is called Egg of the Beholder, and I think I need to manually map things out here to have a chance if I understand things correctly. So I have a piece of paper. It's not huge, so if the map is too big, I'm gonna run into problems. This R to reset makes me wonder, is that R to reset the entire game or just reset something in the game of which I do not know yet? And C to inspect, just because it also is next to the C to inspect, it more sounds like resetting some small thing in the game, not the entire game. Also, I don't see anything about joystick emulation up here, or at the top here. So I'm just hoping that it's turned off. I have no idea what it refers to otherwise. And yes, let's play Secrets Found. And there are no coordinates, so starting to map things out. I suppose we're just gonna guess. We have a wall to our side, and we have something going down. We are in a corner, all right? We are in a corner. That's a good start. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In south we have 1, 2. Too deep. Why does it look like there is something where I'm standing? And what are those? Can I click things? I found a secret. So that was a false wall, and there's some sort of portal thing here, maybe. Yeah, because now we're somewhere else. Huh. So here, if I'm confused. Oh, so this works differently. So I have no idea where I'm at, but all right, we survived. So it's an auto battler, and I think that was a random encounter. I don't think anything particularly happened. Why does LeChick have 12 out of 100 health? Did we LeChick didn't? No. Oh, well, maybe they start with very little health. So I wonder also about this square here. So this could actually, or is the square? Why are the squares sometimes? Me confused. Okay, so I think that was, we didn't get teleported here, I think. So 2 down, false wall. All right. Secret room, and then another false wall, and did I just do wrong? No. And then we have a corridor to the east, which is, we're standing there, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then we are at the T intersection, and then we have 2 down here to the south, and 1 up to the north where we have another T. So let's just, and there we had a false wall to the east and to the west. All right. Well, I do not have much of a system here yet, so I suppose we're going west, where we find another circly thing. But this places us somewhere else, so it actually, or maybe it was hidden. Yeah, because now we're back. And I get a fight again. Alright. What does TL and TR stand for? So I'm just going to assume that we actually aren't teleported. So we go out and we have a turn to the south, I think. And 1 step and like this. Okay, so it says bump if you bump in, and so we are there, and then 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm looking down while fighting, but I think we're doing fine. So are we? What's happening here? Why? Yeah, no. So we are here and here. Why does it, so this is confusing. Now the far wall that I know exists, so it must be teleporting us somewhere or spinning us. No, it's not spinning us, but if it's teleporting me, because it matches otherwise. I'm just gonna pretend that it doesn't, but I'm confused for sure. And I'm also 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. So I'm thinking that these squares now, that they signify odd and even or whatever positions. And then we continue east, at least 3, and at least 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it turns up. That's good because I'm reaching the end of my paper. That's not the right way to go for me. 1, 2 up. And that's very far in the wrong direction. So let's start on a new page and align it up a bit somehow. I guess I'm just gonna have to do something really awkward here. Or I just go back and do all the other stuff and wait with that. Because it's it doesn't fit my paper. I don't like that direction, so we're going west. And 2 hens. Are we taking damage now? I think we're doing fine. So this is the second place. So, and we're going west. And it's, I don't know, a lot of hens. I'm not sure how things work exactly, but with the healths and everything. So that was a certain 1 step. So at least 3 more steps. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's the 3 back there, yeah. And then it's a turn south. I'm inclined to just skip back up and do these parts first. So we're now in the second secret where we have, why does it look yeah, something was messing with me here. East. This looks better. So yeah, because that's that one. So we go east 1 step, and then we have directly something going up, and at least 2 forwards. And if we go up here, we have just up 1. And I think this, yeah. Crazy hens. This looks bad. It looks like our heroes are about to die. Or I was thinking maybe up here in the north where we started that encounters would be easier, and now is all right. But it seems more to be number of steps you take rather than anything else. And here we go 2 steps in. So this one had 3 directions, all right. Well, we can go north and explore this area. So we're up here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have a secret wall. And we have a secret wall to the south. I wonder how much you have to sort of strafe also, but hopefully not too much. So I'm getting confused. There we are just in this corner with at least 2 more forward. And how does this work? What happened to me? No, something is evil here. South, and then we're at a corner like that, and there we have the north. Yeah, I got confused by it. East. I did wrong, I think. So yeah, it's over here. But south, yeah, southwest. So here's a spinner. And west is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's like that. And here's that place. Good. And there was stop spinning me. And if we continue east, we encounter small chicks. So yeah, I'm starting to think 1, 2, because where are we? Did we die? Yeah. We died again. 2 forward, 1 down, and 2 forward, like so. And like so. The south, 1 step, and then turn. All right. We can. Why are we looking east? Did we die again? I didn't notice who died. I'm like, it would really have been, at least for someone like me, a little bit helpful with some sort of flash or something clearer when you die. Because otherwise it's easy to just think you got spun around or something. All right, here we have another ring thing, and we have there, and we don't have there. And now we're going too far east again, and I'm actually losing track of the grid. So that's bad in two ways. This was south. And here we have a spinner. So we're facing east and we have at least 3. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Well, I can go. I'll probably just die. I don't know if there's a strategy. Did I die? I'm pretty sure I didn't die, but sure. I didn't notice me dying, at least. Southeast. Here I have not explored 1. I already had. So we go 2 more. We have a wall here. This goes up. East, east, east. Nothing there. And up 1 and then east. And then we have at least 3 east. 1, 2, 3. 1. Are we dead? No, we survived it. No, we didn't. I die every time now. That was 2 forward. 2 forward. And 1 more, and then we turn south. But we have a false wall here. And then we just have a continuation after that. But we shall not go that way. South, we have 1 down. And then we go in both directions. And we're mostly interested in mapping out this part. So west is 1 and then we go south. Well, we actually know that we have that. And then we go south, and this just connects up, I think. So, who is gonna die this time? So, but I think there must be a bug here, because as soon as did it say resting? I thought it said reset. But also, I'm pretty sure there's a bug, because I did not see any loss in that one. At all. And this is just one long corridor. So that's that. I'll just go back here, 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 down 1. And now we have a east, 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 east. Don't kill me. So all enemies have been defeated. I'm almost at full health. I'm reset. Something is very wrong here. Something is very wrong here. I'm just going to pause and ask on Discord to see if someone knows anything about this. All right, I'm just gonna reset the game, and I also realize now that it actually says rest here and not reset. I'm not sure why my brain didn't compute that. Let's see if we're more lucky this time, and we're going down. We can just go down, and here. Please let me not die. Yes, I am where I was. Nice. So was there a cost to resting or not? Like mana, level, experience, I suppose that is EP. So I'm just gonna resting. Okay, so it takes time to rest. Okay, good to know. But I'm still confused about LeChick here. This health thing here is odd. And this TR, TL, where am I? Where am I? This is not where I'm supposed to be. Well, maybe it is. At least this I've mapped. So that's fine. So this is unmapped now from here on. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Running out of paper in this direction too. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, problem. This does not fit my paper. So we're just going to go back up. It looks like we leveled up. And now we were losing health, but we regained it and we have good stats. I think this was the first passage. This was the second one. Here, and now we have 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this just continues up into the other space. Right, space. And I also, since I sort of got disrupted there, I'm not sure exactly where I'm at, but we could probably do something like this. And I almost want to die to go back up, or I just explore a bit. See if I can. I'm not sure where I'm at. I think I'm heading back. Resting up Cardinor in particular. But there must be some bug with Lichik's health there. I appreciate that there's no hunger, it seems. I like that. But also, well, I suppose if it's not much longer than that, I guess it's fine. But it's also sort of just letting the player wait for health to regen isn't perhaps the most... oh yeah, we were there. So we should go. I think we got turned around somewhere. Interesting. And we should go north, and then we can go into the wall, and then we can go north. We're almost back at the starting point. How's health? Health is good. Too many encounters. What's happening? That took forever. Well, we're more or less here. So we're standing outside of that. And let's just have one duplicate here. Maybe stupid, but I'm just going to place a T here for duplicate. And then we have something going south. And 2 forward. And south we have just 2 down, like so. I doubt it's going to be that though. Yeah, both south and east. So let's do east first. East has a ring thing. And south has a ring thing. And south has a continuation. I did not... East also has a continuation. Let's go east. So we have 2. And then something going south. And like that. And It is a bit tricky this, that you can see the sides 3 steps away, but not if there's a far wall. So it sort of feels like the geometry changes when you take 1 step forward. So up, up, and then continue east. And this fooled me again because it looked like, yeah, it is actually way up here and then 2 forward. And here we have this, so I'm just going to mark that as non-existing, and so now it looks like it continues, but then the wall appears. In this case, a false wall. So you can have encounters inside false walls. Feels a little bit odd. Oh, we got... Where are we? Oh no, we're in the bug. Alright, I guess I reset the game. And I'm just going to see if anyone... Reset after each death, I think. Right, so I'm just going to run east here, I think. East, east. We're pretty alive. And here, I think I walked down there. No, why doesn't it look like it should? I am not happy with this. And this does... I think I messed something up. Maybe there was a spinner somewhere. Where am I? Why is everything... No. No. Here, here. This makes more sense. Because this then goes, but here is a spinner. That I know. That I know. So... I completely messed up something in my mapping here. But I think I found 5 different secrets, maybe. I'm just gonna run around now. sometimes these fights come a little bit too often, I feel like. Like there shouldn't be entirely random. Maybe it isn't, but like if you've had an encounter, you probably should be extremely unlikely to have it the next 10 or so steps. Is LeChick maximum health like that? What? I'm somewhere else now. I'm back at the start. But without having lost. So what's our healths? Are good. And I am not sure, but we'll do this. And then we go up one corridor. Crazy Hens hit too hard. Like, is there even... I feel like if you hit... I do not understand really how that's supposed to work. It feels a bit unbalanced. But yeah, I mapped out but made some mistakes. And maybe I should just check what the mistakes are. But I found maybe 5 secrets. And so we're going east on the northernmost part. And here we have a secret. We exit it, maybe. And here, this is where things go wrong in my map. I must have made some really silly mistake. This just goes forever. And now we're back at the start. So there's a teleporter way over there, back to the start. I went too far. No, we did survive. Good. No hidden wall here. Probably rest up. So the chick doesn't tick up, so that probably means full health. And there I found, I think, the 5th secret. I'm pretty sure. No, maybe not, because I had these. Oh, no. Maybe I went and got teleported back and then saw the beginning secret. But then I should have... I do not understand. Alright. And now we're dead. Probably. Yep. So I'm just going to have a look here and then here. Because there was space here. But no. Aha. Right at the start. Yeah, so I got teleported back, and what I drew here on the far east side of the map was actually in the start of the map. But now I found 5 secrets. And I think I'm gonna leave it at that. I haven't made a way through to get all of them, but the way the battles work, it sort of feels like, since I have no influence, as far as I understand, I'm just gonna scroll here. But yeah, I think, yeah, precisely. So basically with these crazy hens, it sort of ends the game. And yeah, I do not know how many secrets there were in the game, but I think I'm gonna be happy with the 5 I encountered. And call it a day. I like the subtleness of the 2 dots for secrets. I don't think you needed the cursor for anything really inside here, if I understood things correctly. So it was an interesting old school exercise in mapping things out. For me, I think I figured out the spinners and the teleporter, but it's very subtle. I liked very much that you had every even odd be marked, so you sort of can feel when you're going forward. That was really nice. Something I think a lot of games with instant step and repeating graphics fail. So you sort of, in this way, you sort of feel like you're actually moving forward and not have the sides and everything be teleported with you. With the drawing, I got a little bit confused sometimes, as I've said, with when something at this distance, it really looks like it's going to continue forward, since we are drawing all but one side of this tile. And I feel like the encounters got a bit too many with the randomness at times. Like if they were more evenly spaced out, say if you randomized something along the lines of next 10 to 20 steps you're going to have an encounter, so you always have a bit of a margin where you are safe to explore a little bit. because it also punishes you. I mean, since we sort of are required to draw the map, it's nice to be able to step back and forward a little bit to make sure you're doing the right thing, and that gets quite heavily punished with new encounters. It also would have felt like, I'm not sure if it's right to say more right, but it feels a little bit unjust that when you are inside an illusory wall or inside a secret area, I think too, that you can have encounters there. They feel like they should sort of be safe spaces, but I don't know. Other than that, I think it was a neat little game. Literally a little, with the 64K, which is really impressive, and it was a fun exercise to try and map it out. I got a bit exhausted when my map collapsed there with the teleporter, but then I figured it out, and I think I found all the 5, or at least 5. I don't know if they were supposed to be more than 5, but I at least found 5 of the secrets. So yeah, thanks for the game.